Me did yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map pim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Alright, so before we came to this particular level, I have been saying that I was looking for the right time to listen to Black Sheriff's album. That is The Villain I Never Was. I wanted to listen to everything before I'll make commentary on the album, because I have hosted people who have started talking about the album already. Remember when Sammy Rasta said that to him, he thinks Black Sheriff is losing some originality. Well, at that time, I had not listened to it, so I was not too sure what he was talking about. And I remember on Showbiz Daily same way, when the issue came up for discussion, I told my people that until I have listened to the album in full, I'm going to relax in making any statement on it. So finally, I can now come to you with all the authority in me, with all the vim in me, to let you know that I've listened to the album last night whilst we were driving around town. I enjoy listening to so much songs when I'm driving, because that is when I have full concentration. If I'm in the office, I'll not be able to sit like say 2 hours or 1 hour just listening to songs. But when I'm driving, the only thing I'm doing is driving, so I can pay attention to what is playing at the background. I listen to it, and now I can comfortably make a statement on the album. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble review of Black Sheriff's album. That is The Villain That I Never Was. So many reports here and there, and the album is doing well in terms of listenership, in terms of the numbers, in terms of the streams. The numbers are good. So far, it is leading on so many platforms. Apple Music Ghana, it is leading. Audio Mac, it is doing so well. And it is so obvious that acceptance for whatever Black Sheriff put together as a body of work is really doing wonders. But before I go into the real business, let me say thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, to Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show, Imado Ofori PG is the producer, and also take advantage to say thank you once again for being with us whilst we're in Dubai. And now that we are back, work will continue. We are about to give it to you woto, like my Nigerian brothers and sisters have been saying on this platform. Let's enjoy this. My name is Sammy Flex. If you are here for the very first time, remember, I want you to subscribe to this. I want you to like our video. I want you to also put down a comment and share with someone. Tell them that real showbiz lives here on Sammy Flex TV. And again, Shatawale has said that already, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, number one, let's look at how the album cover was designed. A simple design, not so much happening, and it tells the story the way it is. This is Black Sheriff standing in front of a couch with a spotlight on him. It tells you that he is someone that the whole world is watching, because when you are on the stage and they put a spotlight on you, what it means that you are the guy we are talking about at that time, or whatever that was happening is about you, with a little kind of Well, with the fashion, I know Black Sherif has started giving us some fashion that so many people are yet to come to terms with it. Some people think, hey, the guy has taken us back to the old days when people were wearing what we call tunabu. That is what Black Sherif has introduced. And you can see some of them already on the screen. Black Sherif has been giving us some weird fashion, but it makes him unique. And like some people say, fashion is madness. So with fashion, you cannot say much about it. And he brought the fashion game same way onto the album cover with a couch, obviously alone, thinking about himself with the text looking like, you know, when it comes to horror movies have a way of writing their text. The villain I never was, it comes with that kind of text. Yeah, if you have been a movie in their titles, it is the same way Black Sherif also did on his particular title called The Villain I Never Was. So that is perfect. Great work there. You cannot say much with the album cover. You cannot critique it because the message is just clear. It is about me. He did not put in so much. It is not about this, that, no, it's about me. Let the spotlight be on me and let me talk to my people, and that is it. Now, let's put that aside and move on to the main body of work. Now, Black Sherif has told us that he did this to communicate what is happening within him to his people. He thinks that there are so many things going on around him that he wouldn't be able to talk about them to the next person. The best thing he can do is to put them on songs, or is to put them on beats, put them out in a body of work called The Villain I Never Was, because he sees struggles around his life. He sees he's the only one in this struggle. He sees he's going left, right, and center, only hoping that he'll get that breakthrough he has been looking for all these years. And today, after going through the thick and thin to get to this level, he can put out this body of work. So far, 14 songs on the album. 14 songs on the album. And it starts with the Homeless song, Oil in My Head, 45, Soldier, Pray the Youngster, Sad Boys Don't Fold, Konongo Zongo, Waste Man, Re-Up, Toxic Love City, Don't Forget Me, Oh Paradise, Kwaku the Traveler, and the second Sermon remix featuring Burna Boy. Some of these songs on the album are known, especially, at least we know Soldier already because it came out as a single before the album. Of course, we also know second Sermon featuring Burna Boy. We also know Kwaku the Traveler. And yeah, I think so far these are the songs that we know on the album. The rest all came to us as new songs. With what I'm gathering, looks like Oh Paradise is leading the numbers with what I'm gathering, thanks to TikTokers who have done so many videos, including Soldier. They've done so many videos to put out. But I've listened to the album and have been looking at some of the comments that have been going on social media, especially about people who have listened to the album. At least I can say that a good number of people are loving it. A good number of people are loving the album. Same way, a good number of people are also critiquing it. I have seen so many comments of such. People who think that what they were expecting, they did not meet it after listening to the album. As in, their expectations were really not met after listening to the album. I'm sure they had some high expectations for Black Sherif on this very album, including Sammy Rasta, who has also said that to him, Black Sherif is losing an originality. And when he said that, it took me to just one thing. And that thing it took me to is the language used by Black Sherif mostly on this song. So in Ghana at the moment, the reason maybe Oh Paradise will be leading the numbers in Ghana at the moment is that, one, a majority of the song was sung in Tree with the Oh Paradise. And again, the story that it's related to his old girlfriend some 5 years ago who died from Kumaka or something like that. All these things making it the run-to song on the album for now. But if you have listened to the album critically, you know that there are some good songs on the album too that are likely to cut across. Personally, after listening, beyond loving The Soldier, which came out as a single, I think I also loved Konongo Zongo. Yes, I loved Konongo Zongo. Waste Man too, I think I loved it. And of course, Oh Paradise was not bad as well. and some other songs that people will love. I've seen comment from Sonny Badu saying that Black Sherif is the new or the reincarnated Bob Marley in our time because of how the guy pens or because of how he writes. It is to be expected that some people would not like some things on the album because, one, I'm sure they were expecting Black Sherif to come out all guns blazing, doing his things like he did in the first sermon and second sermon. I'm sure that was what they were expecting. They were all looking for that style, that energy in the first and second sermons. They were looking for that. But unfortunately, maybe, like some people say, they have been swept. And being swept is what is making them feel, nah, this is not what we were looking for, or this is not what we bargained for. We wanted something else. But whether they like it or not, it is what it is. Now, there is something we should also know. Black Sherif is now signed on to a record label. A record label whose mission and vision is to cut across the universe. Whose mission and vision is to make sure their songs are penetrating all the four corners of the world and not only in Ghana.